I am ecstatic. Look in here. People have definitely been visiting. We have carrots now. We have the blueberries. I completely forgot about the blueberries, but they add such a great atmosphere. And not only that, but people have left gifts. We have some eggs, we have some rockets, and we have a nice little flower. We have a nice little flower to keep us company. But not only that, but Mocha, our good friend on the server, left us this. Look at this. It's gorgeous. This block right here, a beauty. We are going to be using this block so much, especially in today's build. But today we have some massive, massive plans. But before we get into that, welcome to episode 2 of Breaking Minecraft Season 2. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode because I have lots of big plans and we are going to have so much fun with it. If you can't tell, I am super duper excited. This is such a cool little place here. I vibe with this. I wonder who lives here. Interesting. Whatever they are, whoever lives here, they are super duper organized and have so much done already. I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. Well, I found another desert temple, and this one does not seem to have been raided. So maybe we will get lucky after all. Goodbye, you, because I don't want anything happening in here. Let's see if we get any good loot today. I'm so excited. Some emeralds. All right, I'll take that. I'll also take the bones and the sand and the horse armor. All right, let's see. Okay, aqua affinity. That's good. Definitely will take the string as well. Aqua affinity again. We can get rid of the pressure plate. Definitely want the gunpowder. That's going to be super useful. We don't need the eggs. And we'll take the string too. Last chest. Ah, darn it. So close. I was really, really hoping to get a god apple, but I guess we'll just have to do some more exploring in order to find it. Well, my zombie's villager doesn't seem to have actually been able to hold items. He's gone. This is going to make actually getting our villagers so much harder. So much harder. Which is exactly what we need for this episode. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I am here to kidnap you. One down. And 2 down. Perfect. Hopefully the lead trick still works on the boats. Yeah, there we go. Yep, you could use this to just pull them along, and it's so much easier than actually boating them. Especially when it comes to going up hills. Except sometimes that does happen as well. Oh, are you not able to get... Are you serious? But this does happen occasionally as well. So, a bucket of water is a good idea too. Here we go! Ever so slowly, but faster than actually boating them. And we're actually going to be doing a community build. We are going to be making a community village breeder, so everyone has access to these lovely fellows. That way they do not have to worry about finding a village, because all the nearby villages are all invaded by zombies. Oh, they stabbed themselves. Okay. In theory, we should be able to just hop in one of these boats now and get going. Sir, that is not how you ride in a boat. Sir, not how you ride in a boat. That's not how this works, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to please sit down, sir, for your own safety, please. Sir, this is not how you ride in a boat. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to please get in the boat. This is for your own safety. So we've got ourselves this island right next to our greenhouse that we built in the last episode, and this is the area in which we are going to build a villager breeder. And of course, I want to make this accessible to every single member of the Breaking Minecraft server. To start things off this season, I would like to make quite a few farms that are just accessible to everyone to help everyone get started. But we will also be working a little bit on our own base today once I get this villager breeder up and running. And this greenhouse, honestly, is going to be super duper useful for this. So we got the villager breeder up and running, although it does seem as if there are a couple things that we need to fix. It's an open air pavilion style build, and of course all the other Breaking Minecraft members are welcome to use it as they need to. And we are actually going to be using this. You are 100% going to die, my dude. We're going to be using this for our actual project for this episode, in which we are going to be starting our base. I am very much inspired by Breath of the Wild 2's trailer. and I want to do a series of floating islands all around here. That one was started by Mocha, but we're going to start kind of building ours like right off in that direction. And we're going to just build a small floating island to start off with. And this will be for an iron farm, which I desperately need to get up and running. But let's go ahead and fix this villager breeder situation first. Well, I have no idea how this happened. This dude got out of the boat. This dude is still in the boat, but this dude replaced him. Love that for us. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for that dude to grow up. I am so sorry, y'all. So we have the underside, or at the top of this island, done, and you can see where I've poked holes in it for torches to light up between the moss carpets. This is the general shape of this first island. Let's go look at it from on top. And this right here is kind of the general shape of this island from the top. This island is only going to house one building, which will be our iron farm. And once I get this island done, you're of course going to work on that. But this will be a series of floating islands. And boy, I am so excited because look at how much ocean we have to expand over. I am so excited about this. But I have to continue. I've started a little bit of the rocky sides. And we're going to do something like this, where there's going to be chunks and chunks of rocks with a little bit of outcroppings like it does right there to complete this island all the way around. And it's not going to be like pointing down. It's going to be pretty flat underneath actually. And you'll see more what I'm talking about once we actually get this done, which will be done right. There it is. Look at this. We've completed this island, at least for the most part. There is some foliage that I would like to add, vines coming down from it. But you can see we went for like little rock formations all around it. And if we head up to the top of this island, you can see a really good view of exactly what I was going for. And I am so happy with how this turned out. Now we're going to do decoration on the sides in a later episode just because I am working the rest of the week. And I would like to get this episode out to you before I actually have to get to work. So next up in this space, we are going to build ourselves up an iron farm. We're going to again use Silent Whisper's design. Silent Whisper was the one who designed that villager breeder down there, and boy oh boy is it going to be a fun time getting the villagers from all the way down here, all the way up here. So I just finished up the first 2 layers of this iron farm, and already we are getting tons and tons of stuff pouring out of this thing. And since we're over an ocean, we are also getting some fish and bones. But I would like to go ahead now and create a storage system because this obviously is not going to be enough. I'm pretty sure I saw, yep, a creeper boy right there. You are not doing this to me. There we go. Yep, this area still needs to be lit up quite a bit, but I would like to create a storage system before we add in the next 20 village or the next 10 villagers. So that way we do not have to worry about whether or not we're going to actually have enough storage space. So we are going to be going with a kind of medieval theme for this build. And we're of course going to use this wonderful calcite block that I love so much. And we're going to combine it with some dark oak logs. And we're just going to make ourselves a very basic, pretty simple sorting system using the Impulse SV item sorter. Which means I am going to have to get some quartz from the nether, but that shouldn't be too bad. So this took me a hot minute to throw together, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. This is our main storage system for our iron farm. Our iron farm is actually just right above us, and we have a couple of Axe of All friends over here that don't worry, we're going to decorate their tank. They're not going to live in this sad little tank forever. And we definitely need 2 names for them, but we have a place where we could just AFK here. It should be completely mob-proof, but just in case, I am going to add in like a little chamber that you can hide in. And this wall right here, this is going to be completely iron. We are going to be converting all of our roses into bone meal right here, or not roses, poppies. And then here we have cooked cod, followed by, I believe this one's cooked salmon, then string, then bones. And then over here we just have miscellaneous storage in case anything comes through that just doesn't fit with everything else. And then over here we have mass storage just in case like we want to craft up giant stacks of iron blocks. We can always store them right over here in these last 2 rows of chests. Now, of course, next thing that we're going to have to do is actually finish the building around this. Scratch that. Next thing that we have to do is actually put in the other area for our villagers to hold in, because we need 10 more of these dudes working here to get this iron farm to maximum efficiency. Well, I just logged onto the server, and this is not good. Half of our world has been reset. I'm going to have to talk to Spoon about this because, shoot, I do not think I have the emotional capacity to rebuild all of this because look, Look at our poor greenhouse. Oh no. Oh no. All we have left is our sugar cane. This is not good. Did anything else get overwritten? It looks like our islands are fine, but what happened here? Oh no. This is not good. Just a little bit later and we've gotten this completely reconstructed, so that way hopefully we're not going to have to worry about that again in the future. We've made sure that no matter what, we are going to be able to have more backups on the server, so that way things like this don't happen again, because it was pretty stressful. We did lose quite a bit of progress, but as you can see, we were definitely able to make it back up without too much worry. So I just still have to finish up getting the rest of the villagers in the iron farm, which shouldn't take terribly long, because our villager breeder was up and running the entire time that we were rebuilding this. And we did get that section of the villager breeder rebuilt as well. And as you can see, we have tons and tons of villagers. So this shouldn't take me very long at all. And just like that, we got the iron farm fully upgraded to its final level. So we should be getting about 440 iron ingots per hour, which is super duper exciting. And I am so glad that we built this farm so early on in the season, because it's going to be so incredibly useful for literally every single project that we are going to want to do in the future. And I have decided, because of time restrictions, that I'm going to be doing the building around this structure in a live stream. So if you don't follow me over there, I am at twitch.tv/awriterish, just to show you all exactly how effective this farm is. I have AFK'd over here for one overnight session. This is the iron ingots that we have right now. But if we head over here and take a peek in this chest, look at that. We almost have 9 full stacks of iron blocks. And we have tons of food. We have both salmon and a ton of cod. So if like any of the other members want some cod, they can definitely steal it. We've got lots and lots of bone meal. We do indeed have a little bit of just other stuff that has gone through. For some reason that didn't quite make it through the filter correctly. But this farm is absolutely fantastic, and it's going to make building everything so much easier in the future, because honestly, one of the most difficult resources to get early game is iron, and having this iron farm up and running immediately, especially for everyone on the server, it's going to be amazing in helping us get bigger projects done quicker. Something that I would like to do, because we are running out of time for this episode, is I would like to show you some other bases around the server, just so that way if you see something that you like, you can definitely go and check out these other people's videos. There are some amazing builders on the server, so let's go ahead and stop by a couple of their bases. Base number 1 is this absolutely fantastic area over here. This is being built by both Spoon Muppet and I believe November Boyo, though it may also be Mad Tui. And this building is just looking fantastic. I know Spoon Muppet is building up farms like this one that we see over here. This is an absolutely massive melon and pumpkin farm. And in fact, it was so good that it was causing some extreme lag because of the severe amount of entities with that itty-bitty storing system over there. But these people are fantastic, and this building is looking absolutely incredible. So I would highly recommend checking them both out. Or I believe this is the Mad Tui or November Boyo and Spoon Muppet. Definitely check them out because they are all amazing. Over here with an absolute ton of piglins. Oh, this is going to be real good for some XP. We have Jeffers Craft, and Jeffers Craft has built this house, and this is his little starting home. It is super duper cute, and I very much love it. It is very reminiscent of his base in our very first season. Heading inside, again, it looks again very similar to his base, but this is his style, so definitely go ahead and check him out as well. And right here, not too far away from our floating island way over there, we have Ass or Definitive Space. Definitive is one of the new members of the server, so go ahead and give him some love over on his channel. And I know this here isn't a starting base, and it's made of probably the worst block in the game, but I need to show this to you all. Look at this absolute massive salmon. Apparently this dude has just been living here ever since this was created, but oh my, that's the biggest salmon I have ever seen in Bedrock Edition. And to finish things off, we are stopping by a house that we saw earlier in today's episode, And that is, of course, Mocha's house right here. I did learn this was built by Mocha, and you can see it is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the way that this looks. Mocha is also, again, brand new to the server, and I highly recommend you check out their content. They are a very cool person, and I enjoy their presence. And I love what they are doing over here with all of this. Everything is going so well together. And it looks like they have tons of automatic farms up and running already, which is fantastic. And just overall so cool. And I'm so happy to see all the fantastic, cool, and fun things that the other Breaking Minecraft members are doing. But for now, let's head back to our base. And there it is, home sweet home. We got so much done in today's episode. We built an entire island, made a fully functional iron farm that gets us stacks and stacks of iron ingots per hour, and built ourselves a sorting system that sorts all the drops from this farm, and it even has a bedroom with 2 axolotls attached to it. Speaking of, wait a minute. Friends? Oh no! I know something weird happened to the mobs here. Oh no. I feel so bad now. We're gonna need 2 more axolotls to go in there. But that will give me a chance to actually spruce up their tank a bit. This is so sad. But that's all I have time for in today's episode. If you did like this episode, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. And I hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye!